Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Casados, and for this IMC campaign, I have been working with Peltzer Winery. Peltzer is located in the Temecula Valley in Southern California, which is also referred to as Southern California's wine country. It's located on 25 acres of land, and it actually started as a pumpkin farm. And it wasn't until 2016 that the Peltzer family decided to open a winery. One of the main staples of the winery is their tasting room, which is an old barn that has been converted into the tasting room, and they named that the Crush House. The winery itself has a quaint farm atmosphere, and they are going for an industrial chic yet vintage decor. And they offer 6 varieties of wine, most of which are sourced from their own on-site vineyards. Currently, Peltzer faces many challenges, one of which is its location. It's located off the main highway where most of the winery traffic tends to linger around some of the larger wineries. Because it is surrounded by so many other wineries in close proximity, visitors often try to visit several wineries in one day, and so visitors tend to stay for short periods of time, an average of 30 to 45 minutes per winery. It's new to the area. It has not yet made a name for itself. And as you can see on the map here, it's in direct competition with over 40 other wineries, some of which who have been around for a couple decades. And then it also faces indirect competition with bars and restaurants in the local area as well. However, since it from the beginning has tried to set itself apart from some of the other wineries, it is making a good impression among millennials. So because of some of these challenges, we have identified 2 objectives for this IMC campaign for Peltzer. The first is to increase awareness among millennials by 20% over our peak summer season, which falls between June and September. The second objective is to increase length of visits at the winery from the average of 45 minutes to 1 to 3 hours over the same summer season from June to September. Based on some opportunities that were identified, we have decided that for this campaign, our target audience will be millennials. These are individuals that are 21 to 36 years of age, both male and female. They are most often educated, usually just starting out professional careers. Some of their key character traits include being sociable, trendsetters, outgoing, motivated, and health conscious. They put a high value on friendships and relationships. They're always seeking new and different experiences. Some of their main motivators include personal growth and being social. Their preferred marketing channels include online and social media is number one. They also highly value referrals and public relations efforts. According to a recent study, millennials drank 42% of all wine in the United States in 2015. This segment wants to feel that they are discovering and experiencing something new that is their own, and this is something that Peltzer has to offer them. This is Shelby. She is a Peltzer Winery regular. She's 28 years old. She's an account executive, newly married from Temecula, California. She can be described as a fun-loving hipster. She's young, educated, and recently received her master's degree. She was born and raised in Southern California and recently married her high school sweetheart, Daniel. They have no children, but would like to start a family in another few years. She currently works as an account executive for a small software development company, and she has a core group of friends that often gathers for dinner, drinks during the week after work and on weekends. She visits the wineries and Peltzer quite frequently. She's a loyal friend who deeply values relationships and memories she creates with those who surround her. She's an active user on Instagram and is always looking for new healthy recipes to cook and healthy restaurants to dine at. And she is what we would consider a poster child for Peltzer. The key message for this campaign is that Peltzer wants people to enjoy what they love most, quality time with friends and a great glass of wine. Unlike any other winery in the area, Peltzer invites you to break away from the mainstream for the day to experience what many others have already discovered, a place to be yourself, relax, and enjoy a great glass of wine with those closest to you. Here are just a few of the ads that will be used on different media platforms throughout the campaign to help achieve Objective 1, which focuses on raising awareness for Peltzer. To achieve the second objective, we will be focusing on creating highly interactive events at Peltzer. We will also be rolling out an app that will tie in with these events and increase engagement with our customers, encouraging them to stay longer. In each case, customers will play a game that has been created in conjunction with the event going on and garner points towards future tastings or discounts at the winery. One example of this is a movie night where customers can answer movie trivia questions throughout the duration of the film and collect points. Another example would be hosting a scavenger hunt where specific items have been placed throughout the winery property, and customers can use the app to scan the items that they find, again garnering rewards to be used on future visits. Evaluation of campaign strategies will be conducted using pre-testing and post-testing methods. Examples of this, for instance, awareness through social media. Pre-testing would evaluate Peltzer's current social media accounts, looking at followers, likes, shares, and comments prior to the ads running. And then post-testing would include reevaluating social media customer awareness and looking for any changes in the amount of followers, likes, shares, or comments that are occurring after the ads have run. So an increase of 20% would equal a campaign success. Engagement through the winery app, for example, would include pre-testing that includes evaluating currently offered winery events and looking at the habits of current customers, paying close attention to how long they're staying at the winery and what activities they're engaging in. Are they playing with some of the games that are located out on the patio? Are they visiting the food trucks? Are they listening to the musical acts? Are they staying mostly in the tasting room, etc.? And post-testing for this would include evaluating the length of time that customers are now using the app and interacting with its different features and games. And then, so any usage time of over 1 hour on the app would signify longer lengths of stay, which would then mean that the campaign was successful. This concludes Peltzer's IMC campaign. I thank you for your time and look forward to your feedback.